Max heart rate 167, and then the splits were, bear with me, 520, 514.
Oh yeah, here we go. Last week was a threshold test, 4 miles in the Metaspeed Sky. This week, we're taking out the next percent. Do you smell a running shoe battle a-brewing? I do believe I do. It's gonna be a good, oh, it's finally, like, it's gonna be in the 60s, no snow. It's just good, oh, it's just perfect weather right now for threshold testing. And yes, one of my peak races was canceled a couple days ago. I'll tell you which one it is here in a little bit, and yes, tell you the backup plan, Plan B. Remember, we can't control the future, we can only prepare for the future. So I do have a backup plan. I will announce it here at the toward the end of the vlog. Oh man, but first, let's go get that work in. Come on now. Okay, made it to the location, everyone, the Highline Canal. And yes, the snow and ice and mud, for that sake, is officially gone, and it's crazy. So I did 3-mile warm-up, 8-minute pace. Now I'm gonna stretch, do strides, and then do some form drills, and then let it rip. So it's crazy what yesterday, 50 degrees out. When it's 50 degrees out for me, I've got a light jacket on, a hat, light gloves. Today, it's unbelievably nice. So I cannot wait to just start to, okay, so just a quick reminder, the volume is coming down. So the past, let's just do it. So 140, 140, 120 last week, and then this week, 100, all right? So volume coming down, intensity going up, okay? So that's the game plan today, an 8-mile threshold. Last week was 4 miles, this week 8 miles, next week 12 miles, and then the final week, 10 days before Toledo, will be a 16-mile threshold run. These threshold runs are the bread and butter. I mean, it really is the determining factor as to whether or not I am really ready to rock and roll on race day. Yes, the track helps. Of course, the base of everything is the long run, but the threshold runs is what actually gets me ready to rock and roll. So I'm excited for today. Oh yeah, one more point is that I did make a pivot in my training yesterday. I'll talk about it after the 8-mile threshold. All right, let's get it going.
That's right. It's an extra dark chocolate kind of day. How's everyone doing? Oh man, in a little recovery mode at the moment after the 8-mile threshold. Oh, by the way, there's no crying in baseball, everybody. Happy opening day, and yes, going with it. Name the quote, name the quote. Question of the day, what is your favorite sport outside of running and why? For me, it's baseball or football. I just love, as you can probably tell by all the palm hats that I wear in the wintertime, I'm a big sports fan. So that's the question of the day. Outside of running, can't pick running. Anything out, it could be horse racing. It could be, the horse jumping when they do the jumping. Anyway, it could be any sport. It could be ping pong for all I know. All right, everyone, temperature, whoa. It got up to 70 degrees. I had to take the shirt off, the jacket off, in the 8-mile thresh. It was like, it's amazing how our bodies adapt as runners. That temperature today will feel chilly in 2 months from now. Isn't that amazing? And then in the wintertime, how we just adapt to the different temperatures. I find it fascinating. Okay, so speaking of yesterday's pivot, I'm just fixing the microphone real quick. I was going to do 16 by 400 meters on the track yesterday, but I could tell as soon as I woke up, remember, I trained by feel, I could tell my legs were not going to have it. So instead, I did 10 miles and then ended up at a track. I did 2 by 100, 2 by 200, 300, 400, and then 2 by 100. So that was my pivot yesterday to make sure that I could go fast and hit the threshold. Again, I place emphasis on threshold runs over track workouts. That's for longer races, so half marathon and above. Even though I'm getting ready for a 10K, the peak race, the end goal is still a half marathon. Wanted to mention that. Oh yeah, comment of the day. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? Hold on. Shout out to Mark. Thank you for this comment. So good. My wife is finding it hilarious that I am watching your Amsterdam video. Remember I ran the Amsterdam Marathon 18 months ago, when I am 48 and run 4 hours plus marathons. Fair point. But your enthusiasm and love of the sport is exactly what I need. Love your channel and thankful I have found it. Stumbled across it after watching your review of Hoka as I was buying a pair for my 12-year-old son, who is much more athletically promising than myself. Mark, you made me chuckle. You get the comment of the day. Great comment. I love it. Okay, here we go. I'm pivoting again, everybody. So, as you probably, the sun is setting. I think I need to change the camera. Okay, hopefully that's good. So the race was canceled. One of my peak races for 2021, Zegama. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. I was so excited to meet all of you in northern Spain and in the Basque country, and it was canceled 2 days ago. I'm a little surprised that it was canceled, I guess, so late. And again, I don't know how everything's all the details, I should say, of what's happening in Europe and Spain specifically. So it was canceled, and as I said in the car earlier today, we can't control the future, we can only prepare for the future. So I'm gonna have a ton of fitness after this training block, getting ready for the Glass City Half Marathon in Toledo, Ohio. And my passion lies in the mountains. I'm trying to run fast, trying to get that turnover going as a 35-year-old. I think it's going to actually benefit me in the mountains this summer. But at the end of the day, I really am more of a trail mountain ultra runner. That's more my specialty. So summertime is go time, and therefore I'm pivoting. And there's some other options in the Golden Trail series put on by Solomon. 6 races with a grand finale down in Argentina in November. But because Zegama and Pikes Peak Marathon is part of the Golden Trail series, here it is on your screen. So the other options are June 27th, the Mont Blanc Marathon, July 18th, the Dolomites Run in Italy. I would not do Sierre Zinal in Switzerland on the 7th of August because that would be too close for my liking to Pikes Peak, okay? Therefore, I really want to stay on task. And listen, you can't, how's the saying go? You can't go to the dance if you don't have a ticket. Meaning for me, I'm a runner, but I'm also a racer. I love competition. That's why I love sports and I love baseball. So I want to show up around the same time that Zegama was going to happen to another race. And yes, I found last night, it was actually a backup plan from a couple months ago. I had kind of forgotten about it though, because I thought Zegama was going to happen. Therefore, on June 5th in Maria if I'm saying it right, Maria Austria. Oh my, it's about an hour from Salzburg, about 2 hours from Munich, Germany. So it's a sky race. If you're not familiar with sky racing, it's aggressive, more aggressive, shorter distances. This race, I believe is, let me just pull it up. I believe it is 20 miles. So Zegama was going to be 26. This is, I believe, the one I'm going to be doing is 20 miles. Hopefully, I haven't registered, I haven't bought plane tickets yet, but this is the goal, everybody. Part of the, again, the pronunciation, Hochkonigmann, a trail running festival in Austria. So I'm very excited, and that's gonna most likely, again, I have not registered yet. I have not reached out to the race director. I'm not sure if I can even register still. If you're connected to this race, reach out to me. If you live in that region, reach out to me, okay? I'm so sad not to be going to Zegama, but at the end of the day, I'm a racer, and I want to race in early June, okay? We gotta keep pressing forward, having goals, and again, can't control the future, only prepare for it, and we'll just see what happens with everything around the world, okay? So Maria Austria, there it is. I think there it is, 32 kilometers, 20, I think it's like 2,700 feet of vertical gain maybe. Anyway, I'll try and put the stats on your screen. Butter to the bread. Thanks for watching. Oh my, I didn't even give the splits. I'm so sorry if you're still watching. I wanted to give you splits for the threshold run. So I did 5, oh my goodness. So I did 191 for the cadence. Max cadence was around 200. Average heart rate was 158. That actually gets me very excited. And I felt it. Oh man, you know me, I'm not a heart rate guy, but that's interesting. Max heart rate 167, and then the splits were, bear with me, 520, 514, 517, 517, 523, 519, 516, 516. Butter to the bread. I'm just grateful to be able to turn that doorknob. Oh man. Let's keep working, keep inspiring. Thank you for the emails that I've been getting. Yeah, well, I won't give a shout out because he wanted to remain anonymous, but man. All right, I think we'll call it there. We will toss it to another threshold run from the last training block, okay? Right there. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.